In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
The Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
Why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
red and gray?
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay, so you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so. They violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team title. Good cover from Billy Kay. I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
Hey, I guess you never know.
In off the tag.
Oh, repeated kicks. Oh, right in the face.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice. Setting up.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Elbow smash.
Don't be mistaken, she's sending a message with a takedown like that.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic t-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Oh, again!
Nice drop kick. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
She's in full control now. Suplex! Classic. Shoulders down for the count. You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is just absolutely huge. Mickey James seizing the moment that time.
In a bad way here, guys.
There's the quickness and agility. Looking to make a much-needed tag here.
And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here.
A missed attempt there. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
An explosion of offense from Mickey James.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort. Mickey James was able to get out of there.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
This should do it right there.
the save. She's calling for it. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
Tag made. Oh, and a kick. Right to the midsection. Peyton Royce going for it early. And another kick out.
She's a warrior, guys.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
Oh, she fails to make the tag.
Talk about getting denied at the worst possible time.
Saw that one coming. Right across the face. Oh, you got to love Peyton Royce. That spinning leg lariat. She's got the shoulders down. And the shoulders up. Wow. She steers clear there. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Ooh. Oh, what a chop block. Cover here. How did she kick out?
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Setting up.
The Florida Keys. That might have put the exclamation point on this one. Oh, man, Peyton Royce is in trouble.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Watch out. German suplex. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Scooped up. Death Valley. And the cover for the win. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, that is as close to a pinfall as I've ever seen.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. Right uppercut. That'll crop some teeth. She's got the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Here are your winners.
This was a much-needed win.
Hey, this isn't just about going out there and making sure everybody's entertained. You gotta win your matches, and that's exactly what happened here. A will to win was on display.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Championship from Boston, Massachusetts, Emily.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Guys, she's been waiting a long time for this opportunity here tonight.
Let's just hope she doesn't blow it, Cole, because opportunities like this don't come along very often.
Mickie James!
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
Seeing Mickie James make her way to the ring, it's amazing that over the course of her career, she's never lost that love of competition or her infectious, peppy attitude for even a second.
Mickey's still chasing titles and enjoying the adoration of the WWE Universe.
Like all the in-ring greats, she has that never-say-die spirit that just can't be held down.
Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage.
On the line of the tag team championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals. Wow, she turned that one around.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage. Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
She scores big with the counter. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Oh my gosh. Surfboard leg breaker. Strong kick. My goodness.
Setting up for it.
Neckbreaker. All measured up.
The champ getting put on the back foot here. What tremendous agility.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
Back in from the floor.
Stomping. Ouch. Amazing reflexes on display.
She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
Oh, what impact. The hit's adding up a little on the champ. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
While Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys, I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay. Mickie James for the championship! And she kicks out.
What a kick out.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Luthez press.
By God, Byron.
Things aren't looking good for her.
Stock it.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Ooh! Those last hits rattled. Cover for the championship! Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. It probably was Cole.